Oh yeah, we're dead. Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So I have basically two videos set up in this format, where this is a wheel of every single category in the game right now, and whatever this wheel lands on, I will try to beat Cell Max with in this video. Once we die, we're switching to another category. This is going to be probably the hardest thing I've tried to do in Dokkan as of yet, because some of these categories are really bad. Anyway, let's just go ahead and try to spin the wheel for the first time. Let's see what we get. I'm really hoping for something that allows me to use Cooler or Goku in any way, shape, or form. I really don't want something trash. Please? Oh! Okay. So, we got Cooler's team. So I'm gonna go ahead, switch on over to the game, and I'll be right back once I've built the team to take this on. I can't believe we actually got Cooler's team. Oh my god. Alright, so this is the transformation boost category. Now I am kind of cheating by using Cooler as my leader, because he only is technically giving that transformation boost buff to the 200%, but I still feel it still kind of counts, because I'm basically limiting it to only characters that are on Cooler's 200% team, so it should make it a little bit more fair. I'm definitely grabbing LR Janimba. See, I want to bring HL Golden Frieza, but I feel like he's just going to die against the tech phase, but I am going to try, because I feel like we can get like blitz through it fast enough to the point where he will still be okay. HL Golden Frieza is like a must. Any int characters that are actually gonna be useful? Unironically, not really. Int Janimba is possible, but I forgot that I never actually finished link leveling him, so that's probably an L for me. Honestly, I think we just kind of have to bring him. I'll bring Garlic Jr. just because I feel like I haven't used him a lot, and it would be a little helpful. And let's bring STR Janimba. Okay. This should work. I'm confident in this team. They'll be fine. I will see you guys again when I'm actually in the stage and going. But I feel like I'll be just fine. All right, so as always, we are going in here with just the Sensu Bean item. Let's see. I didn't bring a support memory mainly because I'm out, like completely. I have drained my entire supply of support reels, and I didn't feel like buying any, especially because for this team in particular, there really isn't a lot of good support memories that I can use. Cell Max, I don't think will be too hard until we actually get to the tech phase. But once we get there, I am incredibly worried. I feel like he has the potential to just like completely wipe us off the face of the planet, and I really kind of want to win. Oh, and the cord is gone. Let's go, cord. Okay. We're already off to a fantastic start with cord issues. Opening rotations are not the best thing in the world. I was really hoping to get these kind of settled, because I want Janimba, LR Janimba, to get as many stacks as possible before we actually get into the tech phase, because he's going to be insanely helpful for sitting in slot 1 and just kind of eating all the damage. Oh, this is not the time for you to pop off. I was really worried that I was gonna get like some really garbage category, but thankfully that didn't end up happening, and we're actually in here with one that's one new and two good. So right, so this really isn't like going too well in terms of actually like synergizing well. Once we have our rotations in check with the Cooler on each turn, it should be fine, but as of right now, it's a little slow, I should say. Which is bad, because we really want to get to the tech phase well AGL Golden Frieza, the LR, still has the majority of his damage reduction. So preferably I would have loved if he would have been in slot 3. Because then he would still have 90% going into this turn right here. Okay, so this sucks. Oh, actually... linked up with Cooler, he actually has pretty decent defense. He is going to probably take damage from the AoE normal at the beginning, but that should be fine, because we should heal it back up next turn with all the metamorphosis that we're going to activate. Actually, he took that just fine. Is Garlic Jr. the sleeper unit to the win here? It would be kind of funny if he was, but I'm not really seeing it. I think if we get a really good rotation with like AGL Golden Frieza, Cooler, and Garlic Jr. on the same turn, we have the potential to just straight up one-shot Cell Max. It's good. I think it's gonna really depend on like how the attack order is placed, because if like Cooler is able to just like sextuple super him to death, while AGL Golden Frieza is able to not get hit until after he super attacks, we should be perfectly fine. But we shall see. I am a little nervous though, just because I really don't want this to be an L with Cooler on the team. Like I just feel like that would be really like depressing. If we end up getting an actually good team and end up hard losing. For a while, I was trying to beat Cell Max with a Peppy Gal team. It took like so many runs and so much Baba points to keep buying Universe Survival Saga support reels. So I'm probably not gonna attempt that again for a hot minute until we actually get better Peppy Gal units, because the ones that we recently got were good and I was using a lot of them, but it's just not looking too hot as of yet for the Peppy Gal team. Mainly the leader. If they got like a 200% lead for Peppy Gals, I could easily do it. I feel like it would only take me like 1 or 2 tries. But I did get incredibly close one time. I ended up getting Cell Max half HP with that team, so I am kind of proud of that. Okay, so here we are. I do want Cooler to get another stack here, just because I want to maximize his damage going into the final phase. Now the only problem with this is Frieza's definitely going to be out of damage reduction by the time we actually get there, and that's going to be really upsetting. Let's see. Next turn we have Janemba, Garlic Jr., Cooler. There's no chance in hell that Garlic Jr. eats a super attack, so I'm not even gonna try to play around with that. If he gets locked in slot 1, I'm immediately popping a Senzu Bean. So I think the only one on this team who can live right now is yeah. Oh, you know what, actually? Let's just do this. Do I have the stain on? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick and then we will be right back. All right. And now he's locked in slot 3. So that just made everything worse, I think. So let's just do this. Get Janemba in slot 1. He doesn't need to do anything crazy, so I'm not going to give him a bunch of orbs. 24 key super attack for LR Cooler. And sure, your other junior can get to do a little bit of damage, I guess. How much you take, Janemba? 57. Oh, I think we're dead. I think we're just straight up dead. Yeah. Well, okay. I'll be back with the next wheel spin. All right. Wheel number 2. Here we go. I am upset that we lost with that team. I feel like we definitely could have won with just a little bit of luck. Fusion. Now, Fusion, I'm not gonna cheat and use fused fighters because that's an entirely different category. So, because we're using double physical Gogeta? Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna go build that team real quick. I'm a little nervous about this team, actually. I don't think it's gonna work. All right, so I decided to go with this. I genuinely don't think this is gonna work, like, at all. I think I'm just gonna get, like, kind of my back blown out, like, the second we get into the actual fight with Cellmax. So I'm a little nervous, but I think it should be fine-ish. Oh.
一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。
Yeah, we don't really need intros or anything like that. Okay. So already off to a god-awful start. Not a fan of these rotations at all. But I feel like I am going to have to kind of settle for having a physical Gogeta, like one on rotation, one floating around. Because at the very least, that he does link well with the LR gods, but at the same time, it's a little iffy. Definitely very concerned with it. Because I'm trying to think of, is there any possible way we actually beat Cellmax with this team? Because none of these characters can actually eat a super attack. We're gonna have to completely rely on dodging it and countering it. Though, maybe Gotenks triple super could possibly live? Maybe? I'm not entirely sure about that though, because I haven't used this in Gotenks in a hot minute. But I think he has potential to survive and be alright. We are going to have to try to use the Tech Gogeta active skill as late as possible, just so that we can have as many turns of that Scouter on Tech Cellmax as we can. You know, when I designed the wheel and like thought of this idea, I thought that we were going to get like complete garbage, like artificial life form and target Goku and World Tournament and stuff like that, but getting categories that have recently got 200% to 180% is not really what I imagined. Like, I'll take it, like, I'm not gonna say, oh, the wheel's being too nice to me, give me some garbage, but right? Like, I'm not gonna do that. But at the same time, it's a little odd, because I feel like if I'm gonna do this, right, it's gonna end up giving me something trash, and I really don't want that to happen. So I think I'm just gonna do like maybe 2 to 3 wheel spins per video. I think that'll be more than enough. just because I don't want to like make this video super long, right? I want to make this at least like long enough to the point where people can actually like enjoy it, but not so long where it's like annoying how long it is. You know what I mean? Because like recording until I actually beat Cell Max with one of these teams is like gonna be a bit crazy, but you know, it should be alright. I really was expecting to just get a bunch of categories that would just die instantly and be able to do a bunch of these, but yeah, hey, if it wants to give me a bunch, that's fine with me. We are gonna have to greed out these stacks with the gods and the Super Saiyan 4s a lot. So I'm hoping that we really get a lot of turns where there's like a slot for Tech Cell Max where he's just not attacking at all, and I can just drop him in there and get some stacks so that their active skill does a lot more damage than it would usually. But man, like Cell Max is really just like the false sense of security, the fight, right? Because the first two phases are so damn easy, and then you just get into the last phase and you just straight up die. Like, there's so few characters in the game that can actually even eat any of the damage that Cell Max can take. I've seen Cooler do it on his 6-tuple super attack turn, but other than that, I haven't really seen too many characters just eat double-digit damage. It's like, Vegeta and Trunks can, with their active skill up, plus getting a lot of stacks in beforehand. Hercule obviously can do it, and I've seen my Int Majin Vegeta get really close, but not quite there. Mainly because mine is only 55%. This is a little quirky of a turn. Though I feel like this team, it's possible to win if we get really good luck and are able to heal like back to back to back to back. But if not, I think we're gonna be in some serious trouble. Like, that's not good. That is really bad. Because now we can't transform next turn. If we can finish this off, I would like to. And be able to go into Tech Cell Max with Tech Gogeta on rotation that we can heal. Because either we're going to be able to do that, or Int Gotenks is going to take a bunch of damage right here, and we're going to just have to transform with the physical Gogeta LR. Okay, so this is awkward as hell. I'm going to leave them on rotation. Just so that when we do come back to this rotation, we can actually heal up with their active skill. Because I don't see a world where I'm not going to be popping a Senzu Bean when we get there. But man, is this is going to be very close. Because I have a feeling we're going to take a lot of damage. Okay, them not killing right there is actually really strong for us. Because that allows them to get a whole nother stack for free. This is what, their 7th super? I think so. Okay. Oh, we can actually do this. I'm gonna do both of these actually. So I'll be back after these are finished.
Fusion するぞカカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんてよ。最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Okay. I still think we're about to die. Yeah, this is not good. Definitely gonna pop a Senzu. I can get 3. Okay, actually, yeah, this is good. 3 rainbow orbs for that damage reduction. Give them that int orb for just a little bit of that Dokkan meter build up. Ooh! Oh yeah, we're dead. Well, that was a great video. I think that went great. Fraud LR Gogeta and Fraud Cooler. Can't even be Cell Max, bozo. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about this video. I am gonna be doing another one soon. Should be up tomorrow. If I can record it later tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.